Hello soulmates, and welcome back to the channel. We have another pick a card reading for you guys. A message from the universe, okay? This is a timeless pick a card reading. Now I just want to do a little disclaimer. I drew out some of the cards already for each pile, and I'm just gonna say pile number 1 was crazy, okay? If you feel drawn to this, it's really crazy. We also have, I believe, these two piles. They got some very similar cards to previous readings that I have done. So if you have seen my previous readings and you choose one of these two, you're going to you might get the same or similar reading that you did in the past, which is really fascinating. So you'll be getting the message again. Now, your reading will be in the description box below. So we have the High Priest, we have the Shield Maiden, we have Peacekeeper, and we have the Oracle. So meditate, pause the video, and meditate on which pile you feel your intuition is calling you to. And I will see you at the reading. Make sure to check the description box below. Also, make sure to check my Linktree. I have links for all of my social media, my TikTok, my Instagram, my Patreon. So if you are interested in supporting my work, please make sure to check that link, and I will see you guys at your reading. Hello, group number 1. Welcome to your pick a card reading, messages from the universe. You guys chose the High Priest, intend, and create, okay? So we're creating our destiny. We're not just waiting for it to happen for us. Now, you have this was honestly the craziest thing I've ever seen, and I've been doing this now for almost a year. We have Queen of Wands, Justice. We have 8 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, okay? You have the Ace of Cups. You have the 5 of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the Hierophant. This is literally, if this card wasn't any more clear, right? Intend and create. High Priest, very similar to the High Priestess card in tarot, okay? We're diving into our subconscious mind. We're looking at our intuition. But with that High Priest, intend and create, and all of these cards laid out, it's really talking about you creating your business, okay? This is what universe is wanting to tell you. You really have an excellent idea here with this Ace of Pentacles, a prosperous, wonderful opportunity. Then you have the King of Pentacles, you have the 8 of Pentacles, you have the 5 of Pentacles. So this is all money here, okay? Now, 5 of Pentacles, there might be issues, and we'll get to that in a little bit. It might be that certain people around you, or there might be some issues with your business. We'll get to that in a little bit, but I just want to say, wow, you guys really, it's a home run. It really is. You guys have something really, really special. And I just want to draw one more tarot card here. So let's see. Wow, 9 of Cups. So much opportunity. Incredible. Okay. So right now the universe really wants you to focus on your business, okay? We see that here. And pursuing your career, okay? So it could be your business, it could be your career, it could be a specific job in your niche, okay? Something that you have been attempting to pursue for quite some time now, okay? It could be basically what is going to make you a living, okay? Universe wants you to pursue this, okay? It is time. This is the time, okay? But I feel for most of you in group number 1, it's going to be starting your own business, okay? Because we have that create, intend, and create, and I really just feel that when we're seeing create and we're seeing money, we're looking at you starting your own business, essentially. Now, I want to dive into this Ace of Cups, because when we see the Ace of Cups, we're looking at love, right? We're looking at a new connection. But in this respect, I feel that they are talking about money. They are talking about your work and what you are pursuing, okay? What you are doing for the financial abundance, for the prosperity. I definitely see that here with that Ace of Cups. Now, the Queen of Wands, there's a lot of passion here. You're passionate about this. This is what you want to be doing. So don't hold back. The universe is saying for you not to hold back, for you to push through. Don't be scared. Don't be scared, because you guys, you absolutely have what it takes with this King of Pentacles, okay? He is sitting high and mighty. Okay, do you see his gold throne? Like, this dude is decked out, okay? He's decked out. He has it all. And, you know, you might say you're not good enough for this, right? But that Hierophant, yeah, it's tradition, right? You're keeping some family traditions there, but it's also learning, okay? It's a slow-moving energy, the Hierophant. We're learning a lot, okay? There's a, you know, it's a little bit of a learning process, okay? You're not just going to be the expert at this right when you start. Some of you might be, some of you might be like gifted and whatnot, but most of you, this is a new beginning and you're going to learn as you go on. Now, with this Five of Pentacles and this Justice card, there seems to be some sort of issue here with people in your life that they want to get involved, or they don't support what you want to do. Again, this is a general reading. I do have a disclaimer in the description box, so just please be sure to read all of this. Take what resonates with you, leave the rest behind. But when we're seeing justice, this is Libra energy. We're looking at balance, okay? In your past, there might have been situations or things that weren't in your favor, and now everything is going to move in your fortune. And because we have that Ace of Cups there directly underneath the Justice card, it definitely feels like maybe this was a relationship type of thing, because when we're looking at the Ace of Cups, we're looking at mainly our personal relationships with people, specifically our romantic relationships. But I can't help but feel that because we had this Five of Pentacles here, which there's been a lack of money, arguments over money, and then you have that Queen of Wands, which is passionate. I definitely feel that perhaps there was a situation here where you did have somebody close to you, and they were not supportive of this, what you wanted to be doing. It doesn't seem to me like you were being given the support that you felt you deserved, you guys in group number one, okay? You have this Justice card, so it feels to me like you've been in sort of a rut. So I want to draw a card here to figure out what this Justice card is all about. But so far, your message is to create, to manifest, okay? Go after, create your business, make it happen, make it real. Strength. That's interesting. Please clarify this Justice card. Palace of Wands. A lot of arguing, a lot of fighting. That Queen of Wands is fire, Palace of Wands is fire, Strength is fire, and Justice is air. That's Libra energy. And fire needs air to expand, to keep growing. If it doesn't have oxygen, it dies out. Okay, there. So the Devil card has come up. So what this tells me is that there was a little bit of a controlling situation. Okay, there was a situation here where you were being held back. Okay, as you can see, the cage is here. Now, it could have also been yourself. As you can see, the cage is open and he's free to escape. He just isn't choosing to. So it could have been that you were doubting yourself because of the people around you and how they were treating you and how they were looking at you, and because it doesn't seem like they were supporting your idea, and you know, you have that here with that Five of Pentacles. It definitely feels like they weren't supporting the work that you wanted to pursue. They weren't supporting your dream, and it feels to me like you kind of held yourself back from pursuing that. You didn't think you were capable enough. You didn't think you were good enough to pursue this 100% full throttle. You kind of procrastinated a little bit. And oh my gosh, you are not going to believe this. As if this reading couldn't get any crazier. You have the Priestess card. You have High Priest. You have Priestess. Yeah, it's saying follow your intuition. Universe is telling you, okay? God is telling you, follow your intuition, follow your soul, follow your heart. What your heart and your soul is telling you guys to do in pile number 1, because it's going to leave you prosperous. It really is. And you have multiple streams of income coming in here. You are very much capable of doing this with that 9 of Cups. You very much are capable. Now, I want to see this Ace of Cups here. I do feel like it was mainly relationship stuff going on there. A connection that was not good. And this card just, well, actually 2 cards fell out, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, so we have the 7 of Wands and the Knight of Wands. Now, they landed in reverse. So the Knight of Wands is passionate and he goes after what he wants. So when we see it in reverse, we see procrastination, we see confusion. 7 of Wands is successfully defending yourself, okay? But when we see it in reverse, you're feeling overwhelmed. And so it feels to me like you were overwhelmed with everybody around you or the people around you. You didn't have the support system that you desired. And for some of you, this was a real situation with a spouse, because at the bottom of the deck, we have the Lover's card now. So yeah, the Ace of Cups is literally the love card. You have the Lovers here. It feels to me like for some of you, your spouse was holding you back from pursuing this. So your message from the universe is to go after, create what you truly desire, because you can. You absolutely can do it. You are a master at doing it. Okay, this is what you are skilled at. Okay, 8 of Pentacles here. This is literally running your own business. I don't know if you can see that, but he's making the money. He's making it himself. And follow that creative side. Seriously, follow that creative side. You have great ideas, you guys, in group number 1. You absolutely can do it. You know, that Justice card, you've been through a rut, but now the rules of the universe, you can't suffer forever. Eventually, the good has to come in your life. And that's what's going to happen. It's going to balance out. The energy of the universe is going to balance out for you. So go out there, pursue this. Please pursue this, group number 1. You absolutely can do it. You have multiple ideas here. They're both going to be prosperous. You really have something special. Yeah, I really have no words to describe. And leave these people behind. You know, if there's one thing that I've learned, it's money can change your relationships in a negative way, because people see you wealthy and they see you successful, and now all of a sudden they want to spend more time with you, they want to get really close to you, and most of the time, you know, I'm not even generalizing this, but you start to see that these people just want you around because they are seeing you as a bank. And it feels to me like for some of you in group number 1, this person or the spouse that you had did not want you pursuing this dream because you were at a job and you were getting a steady paycheck, and they were more concerned about having a lot of money than you actually being happy and thriving and being abundant and pursuing what you truly desire in your heart and in your soul. It definitely seems to me like there was a lot of discussions going on behind the scenes if you were with somebody in terms of money, and there was a lot of disagreements in terms of the dreams that you wanted to pursue, your spouse, your girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, was not in alignment with you. They were not vibing with it. They didn't want to hear it from you, and so you were kind of left hanging. But now you've moved on from this, or you're going to move on from it, and you're going to start creating your dream life. This is all up to you, okay? You guys are group number 1. You initiate this. This is not going to come from universe. I think that's why you guys needed to hear this. You need to understand, universe is not going to do this for you. You have to do it. This is part of your journey here on this planet. So that is your reading, group number 1. I wish you much love, peace, and joy. Take care. Okay, hello, group number 2. Messages from the universe. Let's see. So you guys chose the Shield Maiden, make plans and focus. Okay, we have the 4 of Pentacles, we have the 8 of Wands, we have the King of Cups, we have 10 of Cups, we have Magician, we have the Knight of Cups, we have the Page of Cups, and we have the Lovers. So what I see for you guys in group number 2, universe is trying to tell you to get ready for love. Now, in a previous reading, I think it was my last video actually, literally all these cards came out. I think it was group number 3, except for the Shield Maiden. It was a different angel card, but hey, the message is still pretty much the same here. Okay, with that Knight of Cups, that Page of Cups, that King of Cups, that 10 of Cups, we're looking at love, okay? We're looking at new love, okay? When we see this Knight of Cups, he's coming for love. He's looking for romance. That's what he's looking for. That's what he's pursuing. And Page of Cups, this is a new relationship, okay? We also see the seahorses here. Seahorses tend to mate for life. So that is why the seahorses are here. This is a new relationship. It's an exciting thing for you guys in group number 2. And so universe is trying to tell you that this is coming, okay? Twin flame connection. It's coming, okay? And it's going to leave you emotionally fulfilled. Also, 10 of Cups, family life, okay? Successful family life, emotional fulfillment. King of Cups as well, emotional fulfillment. Success at any level you can imagine. So we're just going to draw a tarot card here from the other deck. Okay, 5 of Cups. So, wow, all the cup energy is fantastic. And here at the bottom, you have 9 of Coins. So, for a while, you were consumed. I'm surprised the Queen of Cups didn't come up here. But for a while, you were consumed a little bit with what you were lacking. And that was your primary focus. You were so consumed with what you didn't have that you weren't paying attention to what the universe wanted to offer you right behind you. And now you're going to be switching gears, okay? Universe is telling you to make plans and focus. There is love here, but there's also business, because we see that 4 of Pentacles and 8 of Wands and 10 of Cups. Yes, that's the perfect family life, but that's also success, okay? You have the house, you have the picket fence, you have the dog, the cat, okay? You have it all, basically. And so there's more of a message here of focusing on your career and your business, because we see that Magician. The Magician tells us that we can manifest whatever we truly desire, and that is what universe is trying to tell you guys in group number 2, that you really can manifest what you truly desire. You really can bring it into fruition. You also have this 9 of Coins that came out at the bottom of the deck. So 9 of Coins is literally reaping the fruit of your labor. This is basically, you know, she has put in, if you look at her face, she has put in years of work, and now she's reaping the benefits. And this is what they're sort of referring to now, because you already had opportunities behind you. With that Eight of Wands, we're seeing that this stuff has already been happening behind the scenes. You just haven't really been tapping into it. You were a little bit focused on what you were lacking, and it could have also been a relationship. Again, this is a general reading. I recommend you read the disclaimer in the description box of the video. So this is a general reading. You just have to take what resonates with you and leave whatever doesn't behind. But it does feel to me like for some of you in the collective, there was a situation here where you went through a breakup of sorts. You ended a relationship with somebody, or they ended a relationship with you. Now, this really isn't a reading to go into detail of what happened with regards to that situation, but that is kind of the feel that I am getting. And you know, your guardian here, make plans and focus, the shield maiden. Make plans and focus, right? You kind of got into a little bit of a rut. It was a bit emotional for you, what was happening with you and this person. It feels like it was a little bit kind of rocky, you know. It feels like there was a lot of passion there, and so you gotta push through this, because for most of you in pile number 2, there is new love. It's very clear. New love is coming your way. It's coming your way. And you gotta start kind of moving on from this situation here. Okay, that Five of Cups, you gotta start moving on from that. I know it's hard. I know that for some of you it was a very not so great ending to a relationship, but there's a new person coming in, and you really don't want to be carrying the baggage. You don't want to carry all that extra energy that is just going to weigh you down, and you don't want to bring that into a new relationship, because it really feels like this is a twin flame connection here. Okay, with that Ten of Cups, we're looking at marriage, we're looking at a lifelong commitment. And you also have the Lovers, right? You have the Page of Cups. Now, because we have the Knight of Cups, this is something that you initiate. Okay, the Knight of Cups, he's pursuing romance. He's going after it. He's the one making the move, okay? So universe is telling you that you have to be the one to make the move. You're the one that has to go on the hunt and pursue this person, okay? It's not going to just happen out of the sky. You are the one that has to do this. Yeah, it's you gotta take charge. And I feel like most of you in group number 2 will take charge. Most of you want love, and some of you that just went through a breakup, you're ready to get over, and you're ready for that real lifelong connection, right? Because that Page of Cups, it's something new that you haven't been through before, and it is new because this is a twin flame connection. It's a soulmate connection. You're going to be with this person for life. You have never been with your soulmate, your twin flame. You've never been with them before. It's the match made in heaven. You're meant to be. So it is a new situation. It's a new beginning for you, and a new emotional beginning, so to speak, right? When we see that Page of Cups, when we see any of the pages, we're looking at a new beginning, something new that you really have never done before or experienced before. So that's what's happening here. And again, going back, universe is also telling you to focus on your business, okay? With that Magician card, again, you can manifest anything that you truly desire. Focus on your business, focus on your career, because you are going to be really well off in the future, okay? We see that here very clearly with the Ten of Cups. We also see it with the King of Cups right here. That's emotional fulfillment, emotional satisfaction. You know, you've become the master of your career, of your life. You pretty much have the prosperity and the abundance. Okay, so you guys in group number 2 are really off to a great start, but just remember, you have to take action. That is your main concern. That's your main priority. Okay, that's the main message universe wants to send to you guys, is to take action. To take action in love, and to take action in your career, or business venture. So that is your reading, group number 2. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to like and subscribe, and I wish you much love. Take care. Hello, group number 3, and welcome to your pick a card reading, a message from the universe. Messages from the universe. Let's see what they're saying. You guys chose Peacekeeper. Let go of the need to be right. So it definitely feels like there's a situation here with the people around you, and the ego has been taking over now. Is it you or is it them? That's what we gotta see. We have the Fool. We have 10 of Pentacles. Okay, we have Page of Swords. We have 9 of Cups. So there's work here. If you are not currently employed, your opportunity is coming. We're going to look deep into that. Okay, we have 2 of Cups. So we're looking at a relationship here of sorts. We also have the World. The World and the Fool together. We also have the Star, and we have the Ace of Swords. Okay, this is beautiful, what I'm seeing here so far. Let's see. One more tarot card for you guys in group number 3, and the picture will be complete. Okay, Death. Here we go. Yep, it makes sense. So, you guys in group number 3, Universe really is, I just, how can I just want to clarify this. Universe is really trying to put the idea in you that sometimes you can't be too focused on the logical side of things. Okay, when we see the Peacekeeper, let go of the need to be right, sometimes saying nothing is the best way to win an argument. Sometimes what you think is right is actually not the best decision for you. It's actually not in your highest good, okay? And we definitely see that Universe wants you to initiate a change. Universe is asking you to make a huge shift. We see the World and we see the Fool. Now, not only that, before we even get into any of this, we see Death. And Death is the end of an old cycle. It's the end of how you've been living your life, okay? How you have been living your life up to this moment. It kept you safe. It was in your comfort zone. And it, you know, it was mainly a life made from logical decisions and decisions that you felt were quote-unquote right. And, you know, there might have been a little bit of people-pleasing here. You might have done things to keep your parents happy or your family happy, whoever. But in the end, this, where you are right now. Now remember, this is a timeless reading, so whether you see this video right after I post it or years down the line, the message still applies to you. For most of you in group number 3, Universe wants you to pursue something else, and that something else is what you're truly meant to be doing on this planet, okay? It's what your true purpose, okay? Because with this Death card, we see the Star, and the Star is a new beginning, a fresh start, okay? This is what they want you to do. You have the World and you have the Fool. What this tells me is that you have to make a huge move to somewhere else that you haven't been to. The Fool, he's a little clumsy and he kind of hasn't experienced much. And he goes on an adventure and he thinks he knows it all, and then on the adventure he learns a lot of lessons and he becomes humble. Not saying that you guys aren't humble, but that's the take on the card most of the time. And when we see that World card, we're really looking at a lot of travel. We're making a huge move. It's a huge shift, okay? You're not staying in the same place. Also, we have the Page of Swords. So a new task. You're going after a new task, or you're finding a new task to pursue. Now, I just want to read the booklet here for the Page of Swords, because I feel that there was something else there that I wanted to talk. Okay, yeah. You are ready to face a new challenge. The theory and logic are clear to you, and you have all the tools you need. You know exactly what to do and how to do it. Now you are ready to gain experience, right? You have the Fool here. He doesn't really know. He doesn't really have experience. Page of Swords is ready. So you're kind of in between these two, and you know what you want, because with that Page of Swords, most of you have known. Most of you have known that you've been wanting to make this move. You've been wanting to make this move, but you've been holding back. I don't know why you've been holding back. Well, actually, yeah, because of you've been thinking too much in the logical mind. The logical mind tells you you can't move somewhere new without a job. You can't just up and leave your, you know, what you're familiar with and go somewhere new that you've never been to before. So yeah, you're you know, you gotta let go of that need to be right or that need to be logical, because you go on a little bit of an adventure here, and it's a new start, new beginning, and you end up meeting somebody. You know, Two of Cups, that is a romantic connection, and that's exciting. That Star, it's literally a new beginning. You literally move somewhere, and it's a new start for you guys. And it's a new start in love. It's a new start in your career. It's a huge shift. It's like your whole life does a 360. With this Ace of Swords, you really have what it takes to start your own business, okay? I see it all the time in these cards for pretty much every single group. Every time I do a video, it's always, yeah, you guys have it in you to start a business. And you guys in group number 3 for this pick a card reading, this timeless reading, you guys have it in you to start a business. This Ace of Swords is a great idea. It's going to take off, okay? You have 10 of Pentacles. Look at the abundance. Look at all that money in your safe. And you're going to be so well off. I don't know if you see the rats in the artwork, but there are going to be people around you that are gonna want to take a piece of the cake. You know, they want to, there's a saying, they want their cake and they want to eat it too, something like that. I can't remember it, but you know what it is. You are going to get to this place, and universe is they're sending you the signs now. They're sending you the signs now so that you are prepared. They're letting you know what you need to know, okay? This is the message that you need to let go of your old life and make the move that you've been wanting to make and start your business. But they're letting you know that you are going to reach this place where you are successful. 9 of Cups, you're running that business, okay? You're successfully satisfied with your career and what you are pursuing and what you are doing on a day-to-day basis in terms of bringing in an income. But with this 10 of Pentacles, you just got to be careful, because people around you that you thought were close to you, they're going to show a different side that you may not like. Because when we see rats, we're looking at sneakiness, okay? We're looking at somebody or certain people in your life around you that are going to show their true colors when they see you prosperous, when they see you succeeding, okay? Universe is letting you know the message right now to be wary of this, okay? Follow your gut instinct. Let go of the need to be right. Follow your gut instinct. Follow your intuition, okay? Your heart. Your heart doesn't lie to you. If something feels off about a certain family member or certain people or that friend, honor your intuition and listen to that. And it might be best to, you know, when you move away, to start distancing yourself from this person or these people. because later down the line, there's going to be situations arising where there might be people who will want to take a slice of the pie. Do you understand what I'm saying? They might want to get involved and take what is not theirs. So you just need to be careful. There's a little bit of a warning there, but that is your reading, group number 3. You guys, it's time. It's time to end this cycle. It's time for you to get out of the logical mind and get into the creative. It's really exciting, okay, when we see that Fool card. You know, you're getting started on a journey, basically, and it's always a lot of fun. It really is. You learn a lot about yourself. Don't be scared to make this move. You've been wanting to do it, most of you, okay, I can feel it in the collective. Most of you in group number 3, you've been wanting to do this for quite some time. There's a reason, okay, your intuition is telling you, because there is love in this new place for you, okay? There's a new love, okay? There is a connection there. So those are the messages the universe is trying to tell you. Pack it up, get going, go to the place that you want to go to, start your business, start your career, okay? And just years down the line, when you're successful, be wary of the people in your past, because some of them might start to show their true colors, okay? We have the rats here, so just be wary. Alrighty, that is your video, group number 3. I wish you much love. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Hello, group number 4. Welcome to your pick a card reading, messages from the universe. This is timeless. You chose Oracle. Wait for important information. So there's some sort of message that needs to come here. Now you have Knight of Wands, 4 of Swords, 10 of Swords. We have the Sun. We have the Emperor. We have the Page of Wands. We have the 6 of Swords. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. So it feels to me like there's a good side here, right? A good side here and a bad side here. And what I can see here is you with 6 of Swords, you're making an escape, okay? You're making a retreat from something, a situation, a person, a relationship, your living situation. When we see the 6 of Swords, you're making a run for it, basically. You're running for your life. You know, you have those swords around you to defend on your way out, because the situation has gone to a point where you can no longer ignore it. So I just want to draw one more tarot card here. Okay, 8 of Wands. Yeah, it's time to take off. So we see here with these 3 cards, 4 of Swords, 6 of Swords, 10 of Swords. When we're looking at 4 of Swords, you see how he almost looks like he's dead? He's just laying there. It looks like a morgue, like when you, not a morgue, a wake. You know, when you go to a wake and you see the person and they're laying in the coffin, and, you know, they brush their hair, they lay them neatly in the coffin, right, or on the table, or on the bed, similarly to this. And this is kind of where you found yourself, you know, with that 10 of Swords situation. It just got out of hand, and you really just, you couldn't handle the difficulty anymore. You couldn't handle the difficult situation, and universe is saying, for some of you, you've already made your choice, but with that 2 of Wands there, you have to make a choice. You either stay in this or you go. This isn't going to change on its own. This is something that you have to initiate. With that 8 of Wands, we're taking charge. We take charge, and then behind the scenes, the universe starts to make things happen in our favor. especially because you guys have the Wheel of Fortune. So this is something that you have to do, okay? Especially with that Six of Swords again. You're the one that's making your escape, okay? Nobody is going to come in and take you out, or is going to help you do this. This is what you have to do. This is part of your test. This is a karmic contract. You have to do this. You have to resolve whatever it is here, the lessons that you're being told. And so this is something that you initiate. Now, wait for important information. It seems to me like you are in contact with somebody, or like you're waiting out for a job. I just want to draw some cards here. It seems to me like you're trying to decide where you should go. Some of you are trying to decide what you should do for work. There's a variety here in group number 4, because this is a general reading. Take what resonates and leave everything else behind. Oh my gosh. Okay, 7 of Swords. That goes here. That's you making your escape. Literally. That's you making your escape. Maybe they're saying that this was the important information to wait for. Maybe that's what they're saying. Clarify this oracle card for me. Priestess. They want you to dive. Okay, so you have the Wheel of Fortune again. You have the answer within, but you need to dive within your intuition and your subconscious. Your intuition has already told you. Now they're saying wait for important information. Your intuition has told you, but you haven't listened. So now they're saying to wait. You see how she's meditating? She's smelling the incense. They're telling you to wait. They're telling you to wait because you aren't listening to your intuition. And universe doesn't want you to do something reckless, okay? They don't want you, okay? Your angels, your guides, your ancestors, they don't want you to do something reckless. Feels to me like this situation really it's really hard on you emotionally, physically, mentally, but they really want you to pay attention to your intuition, because you don't want to go from one bad situation to the next. No, you want to go to the good, okay? You want to go to this side, right? Where you have the Sun, right? New beginning, success, Knight of Wands, excuse me, pursuing your passion, going after what you are passionate about. Wheel of Fortune, right? We have the wheel twice from 2 different decks. 8 of Wands, everything is moving in your favor. So you really gotta meditate and go within your subconscious mind and your intuition. This is what universe wants you to do. It also feels like some of you may be waiting to hear back from a job. It definitely feels like some of you are getting a job somewhere else, and you went through the interview process, or you spoke to somebody and you're just waiting for them to get back to you. It also feels like some of you bought a car and you're just waiting for the documents to be turned in your name. Some of you have applied for an apartment or a rental agreement, and you're just waiting for somebody to get back to you. That's what it feels like, or for the next step in the process so that you can get going. It definitely feels like most of you have gotten this going, but there does need to be patience here. There does need to be a little bit more waiting, because they want you to go within your intuition and make sure that you've double checked everything and that you are pursuing what you really want to pursue, because you don't want to end up going back to this situation, and you don't want to go from one bad situation to another bad situation. You've been through it, you guys in group number 4. You've gone through the bullshit, and you don't need to go through it anymore. But let's talk about the good, okay? So I'm gonna say this waiting a couple of days, at the most a month, and then after that, make your escape. But for some of you, you already know the answer, or you're going to receive the information, the intel this week, so you're going to be able to start making those moves, right? Because once you receive your information, remember, universe is going to send whatever it's going to send to you, and then once you receive that information, it's okay, it's, you know, we're ready. Lights, camera, action. We're ready to take what we can. Okay, well, first we're going to choose the right path for us, but then we're going to take what we can, and we're going to make the escape. Okay, so that's how this is going to, this whole situation here, that is how this is going to end. There is no, and you know, I feel like saying this because there's certain people in group number 4 that need to hear this. There's no explaining this to anybody. I want to make it very clear. You do not need to explain this to anybody. What you're doing, where you're going, there's no arguing about this. This is something that you get up and you do it, and there's no arguing, there's no explaining yourself or trying to reason with people about what you're doing and where you're going. There's none of that here. You really do just get up and get going. That is what you need to do, okay? That's the message universe wants you to understand. And when you do that, oh my gosh, does everything turn in your favor? The energy just flips, because here you were kind of not, you really didn't have good self-worth. You let a situation escalate to the point where it just left you feeling dead, like you died, a part of you died. So you're gonna make your escape, you're gonna get out of that. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune, and everything is going to turn in your favor. It's going to be so good. The Sun, success. Literally, the Sun is success. And you have the Emperor right there. The Emperor literally is it's like the best card with the Sun. That's crazy. And the Wheel of Fortune, you guys have such good coming your way. That Knight of Wands, he's passionate. He's going to go pursue an adventure. Okay, he's going to go on an adventure. He's going to find excitement. If excitement doesn't come his way, he's going to find it himself. And what I get is that you're really going to be, you know, once you make that escape, you're really going to be in this place where you are going to take action and you are going to make the right moves. And again, it feels like this wait for important information, and this Priestess is like a recurring theme. Like, you're going to be going on an adventure, but then you're going to pause and wait, and it's like you're going to really be listening to your intuition and what universe is telling you to do, and you're really going to dive within and say, well, hey, this is where universe wants me to go now. I'm gonna get up and go. There's so much movement here. You guys are really going to be like this chess piece that the universe is using to like conquer the board. Basically, you're just going to be checkmating all over the place. Like, it's really crazy. It really is. But with that Knight of Wands, what I'm also getting is the potential for starting your own business, your own passion project. So I'm just going to draw a card to elaborate that. I do get that from the collective, but there might be something else that Knight of Wands is wanting us to focus on. So I just want to clarify that. No, they still want to talk about this. Nine of Swords. Yeah, it was like it was like what I was saying, you really didn't have a lot of value for yourself, and that's why it got to this situation for a lot of you. Can we talk about the good? Can we talk about the Knight of Wands, please? Let's focus on the good. Group number 4 is going to get out of that situation. Oh my gosh, they don't want to talk about. I guess I already said everything I needed to say. They really want to emphasize this. You have the King of Swords here. So the King of Swords, well, King of Swords can go here and here as well. He'll go in the middle. Let's put him there. King of Swords, he doesn't take it from anybody. King of Swords, he's successful. He has a lavish lifestyle. He has everything he desires, plus more. And you see the sword surrounding him. It's his immense mental strength. He has very hard boundaries. He does not put up with any games from anybody. This is somebody that does what they want. They don't take no for an answer, and they do not let anybody tell them how to live their life. They do not let anybody try to control their life. So this is where you are headed. You're really going to have a lot of value and self-worth because of what happened here in this situation. But I would like to, you know, if they don't want me to talk about the Knight of Wands, then I won't. But I'm hoping that we can at least get something. Okay, that card kind of jumped up. Oh, I'm so sorry, you guys in group number 4. But most of you, there was a lot of conflict. There was a lot of fighting in this situation. Oh my goodness. They don't want to... I guess, well, then again, this is a really beautiful set right here. What you have the wheel twice. So I guess this is enough. You know, it's a very good message. You literally flip. And even the King of Swords, because he's successful, he has it all, and he doesn't let anybody control or dictate his life, and he has very hard boundaries. So I guess this Knight of Wands, we aren't going to find out if that is you pursuing a business, or you pursuing a career, or you just traveling. They don't want to talk about it. They keep referring back to this. Let me see, one more card. I know I said one more card before, but really I want to see what that Knight of Wands is all about. Oh my gosh. The Tower. Yeah. They want to talk about this. They want to talk about these people, this situation. When you make your escape from this situation, it's going to be a shock to these people. There's no going back to this. They're going to be so upset with you and so heartbroken. But part of that is their karma. You know, part of that is their karma. Oh, okay. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Cups. So some of you are going to pursue romance. You're going to pursue a new relationship, okay? Okay, that is going to be that Knight of Wands. You're going to pursue a connection with somebody. Now, I don't know if that is a twin flame connection or soulmate connection, but with these two Wheel of Fortune, I'm assuming you are getting the best of everything. The career or the business, the partner, a romantic partner, you know, King of Swords, he lives in a palace, so a very good living situation. You have the Emperor there, you have the Sun. So after all this horrible shit that you went through, once you make the move and get out, you are going to be thriving and living in the abundance and prosperity. So that is your message, group number 4. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to like and subscribe, and I wish you much love. Take care.